Dinkra, do you think that the system is doing these things to shut you and others who may want to speak about the stark reality in the schools and also to cover up the inconsistency and incompetence? I ask this because of the not so long ago situation that happened at Fijai Secondary School and then what is happening in your school as well.
It's an intimidation, a ploy to sort of shut the other heads down, such that they cannot speak. Johnny Hughes, if you and your team could sincerely, some of the heads are oftenly, if not daily, intimidated, if not persecuted, such that any action you take, behind the scenes, you are warned, including even the teachers. Okay? And so in that desire to see our children better, some of the heads take actions that implicate themselves. We are saying that, look, at a point, if we allow the system to run as it is, the children themselves will one day march to the plaster house, or the children themselves will one day move to the Ministry of Education or the GES to demand what is due them. I am not here and will not seems to incite anybody against our employers or authority. But if we cannot do something looking at our economic situation, that is why, Johnny Hughes, please, as a union, we have been calling for a review of the whole free SHS system, such that if we say we are giving uniform, and the uniform, the people will admit them in first year, the uniform will take almost about 6 months, 7 months to come. What do you think the child to wear to school? If you say we are feeding a hot meal for these students once every day, and by the time the students go there, the food that's supposed to cater for over 2,000 students, you prepare a meal that can meet the demand of, let's say, 150, 200 students. And yet people are taking money because they claim they are feeding students. Are we not shooting ourselves at the foot and sort of misusing our resources as a state? So we are saying as a union, let us review some components and relieve the government of some of these loopholes that we are not capacitated enough.
And what has government said about it since you as a union, Association of Teachers, started talking about it? What has the government said?
Look, on deaf ears. On deaf ears in the sense that, you see, if you are a listening parent or a listening person and a certain research, look, we have, as a union, come to terms with the fact that the burden on government with regards to the allocation or budgetary allocation to the free SHS, it is actually taking huge chunks of resources from the basic schools. And remember, if you are building and the foundation is not strong, you are not doing anything. Look, because of, in the name of free SHS, monies are not going to the basic schools. And they are also struggling untold. It's an open secret. The situation even at the basic level is even. But you see, the way Charles can talk about it, COPS in itself cannot talk about some of these things. So we are saying that, look, let us, as a union, for example, we have suggested that, look, take off the uniform component, take off the boarding, the total boarding system subsidy, take out the feeding components for these students. Johnny, please, are you listening to me?
You are live on air. We're listening.
Thank you very much. Take out the feeding of these students' components, such that those monies can be channeled into providing of books. Lord, books. You are aware that even when we change, as at the time we change our curriculum at the basic level, almost 4 years, getting to 5, we have not had textbooks. And it's a fact. You can provide a textbook for a class of 70 and you are sending 16, 20, 25. That is not sensible. That is not reasonable. So we as a union have been drumming, saying all these things. But it has not yielded anything we wanted at a point. We wanted.